Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day.
Governments across Asia are scrambling to limit the economic impact of surging oil prices, triggered by the widening conflict in the Middle East. Global crude prices recorded one of their sharpest daily increases in years. According to a report by Reuters, the price of Brent crude jumped around 25% on Monday, reaching its highest level since mid-2022. Brent crude rose to around $119.50 per barrel amid fears of supply disruptions, production cuts by key producers, and the continued closure of the Strait of Hormuz. In response, the Thai government called an urgent meeting to discuss the management of fuel supplies within the country. Officials are expected to review the current fuel price freeze and consider extending it more widely, including to rural areas where smaller petrol stations are often supplied through brokers rather than directly from major fuel companies. The Ministry of Energy is also proposing measures that would allow remote petrol stations to purchase diesel directly from suppliers, bypassing middlemen. The move follows reports that diesel prices have already exceeded 40 baht per litre in some areas, including Mae Hong Son province. Authorities warn that rising fuel prices would inevitably affect the cost of transporting goods, meaning higher prices for everyday items. Reduced fuel availability could also limit transport capacity, potentially leading to shortages both during the current conflict and in its aftermath as supply struggles to catch up with demand. The Department of Mineral Resources has reported a cluster of 12 small earthquakes in Surat Thani province. The tremors, recorded between Sunday and Monday morning, ranged from magnitude 1.7 to 3.5, with the strongest measuring 3.5. Officials say the earthquake swarm was caused by movement along a group of local fault lines. Although residents in the area felt the tremors, there have been no reports of damage. In Narathiwat province, 2 attackers on a motorcycle planted a bomb outside a pet food shop. The explosion caused damage to the building, but fortunately resulted in no injuries or fatalities. Shrapnel struck the shop's door and scattered across the surrounding area. Authorities believe the attack may have been carried out by an insurgent group seeking to create fear and disrupt peace during the Ramadan period. Explosive ordnance disposal teams were deployed to the scene and carried out a careful inspection using signal jamming equipment, metal detectors, and sniffer dogs, a precaution taken following past incidents involving secondary explosive devices. Police on Koh Phangan have arrested a Russian DJ on suspicion of drug trafficking, using a rather unusual method of distribution. Investigators say the suspect would bury drugs in hidden locations and then send customers directions once payment had been received. Officers intercepted a red sedan believed to be involved in supplying drugs to tourists and arrested the driver, identified as 41-year-old Anton, a Russian national. Police say he appeared intoxicated at the time and admitted to recent cocaine use. A search of his residence uncovered ketamine, ecstasy, and a synthetic drug known as 2CB, some tablets reportedly shaped like a wolf's face and a skull. During questioning, the suspect allegedly admitted ordering drugs in large quantities through the Telegram messaging application before dividing and selling them to customers. Authorities have warned of the serious and potentially life-threatening risks associated with these substances. Police in Chiang Mai are continuing their investigation after the body of a 21-year-old waitress was discovered over the weekend. The woman was found partially clothed and is believed to have died several days before being discovered. Police have assured the victim's family and concerned residents that the case is being treated as a priority. Investigators have questioned the woman's current boyfriend, who told police he last saw her on March 3rd, but had remained in contact through the Line messaging application. He was released after questioning. Meanwhile, officers are reviewing CCTV footage from surrounding routes and attempting to locate the woman's former boyfriend, who reportedly had a history of physically abusing her during their relationship. And finally, the weather. The meteorological department is forecasting highs today of around 33 degrees, with overnight temperatures dropping to about 25. Expect light winds and hazy sunshine through much of the day.
Local and national news today from fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.